All right, so palms facing up, shoulder blades nice and relaxed, feet are where they're comfortable. Take an inhale through your nose, and on your exhale, soften your tummy down, draw your belly button to your spine and flatten your back to the floor. Inhale, relax your tummy, relax your glutes. Exhale, draw your belly button down, low back to mat. So you're tucking your pelvis and flattening your back to the floor. Use your inhale to relax your tummy and your rib cage. Exhale, use the shush to empty all the air out of your tummy. Draw your belly button to your spine and your low back to mat. Inhale, relax your back, let it arch. Exhale, tuck to a flat back. We're just unlocking your low back. So when you're tucked, this should feel super comfortable and like a little unlock through your low back. Inhale, let your back arch, relax your hamstrings and your glutes. Exhale, draw your belly button to your spine and low back to mat. Pop your hands on your tummy, on your low tummy. Inhale to expand. Let's practice inhaling for as long as we can. Exhale, flatten your tummy down, empty your abs, connect your belly button towards your spine. Inhale, let your back arch. Exhale, tuck your pelvis to a flat back, belly button to spine. Inhaling to relax your shoulders. Exhale, draw your belly button down, low back to mat. No glutes, no hammies. Inhale, soften your tummy. You're inhaling through your nose. Really nice long breath. Exhale, tuck your pelvis, belly button to spine, low back to mat. Hands on rib cage. We'll just do a couple of breaths, making sure we're expanding the rib cage. Inhale to expand. Make sure your rib cage is moving with your breath. Exhale, soften your rib cage. Slide your rib cage down towards your hips. Inhale through your nose, soften off your low back. Exhale, draw ribs to hips. So your rib cage should slide down with your breath and connect to your abs. Inhale to relax. Exhaling to tuck. Belly button to spine, low back to mat, ribs to hips. Inhale to relax your glutes, relax your back. Exhale, tuck your pelvis, belly button to spine, low back to mat. Keep stretching out that low back and relaxing it. 2 more breaths. Inhale for as long as you can. Exhale, tuck your pelvis, belly button to spine, ribs to hips. And again, really nice long breath. Inhaling, inhaling, inhaling. And exhale, draw your belly button to your spine, tuck your pelvis to a flat back and stretch out that lower back. All right, from here you're rolling over onto your tummy. Forehead down, shoulders nice and relaxed. Kick away that head pad. So Alexa just had a head pad there, which for people at home, that's just a folded towel underneath your head for when we're lying on your back. Legs out nice and long, relax your shoulders. Take an inhale here through your nose. On your exhale, draw your belly button to your spine and squeeze your glutes. That's perfect, Alexa. That looks great. Inhale, your legs stay heavy, your feet stay flat on the floor. Draw your belly button to your spine and squeeze your glutes. Inhaling to relax. Draw your belly button up, slight tuck of the pelvis to squeeze those glutes, keeping your feet down on the ground. Now for some of you, this is a little stretch through your low back. Inhale to relax. Exhale, draw your belly button up, fire those glutes. So you've got to practice really being able to squeeze your glutes as hard as you can without hamstrings involved. Inhale to relax your shoulders. Exhale, draw your belly button up and squeeze, 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 squeeze those glutes. Inhaling to relax your shoulders. Abs in, squeeze your glutes. Tuck your pelvis and fire those glutes. Inhale to relax. Exhale, abs in, so you're pulling your belly button up off the floor like there's a pin poking into your belly button and squeezing your butt. Inhale, for some of you this is already a hip flexor stretch. Abs in, draw your belly button up, squeeze those glutes and hold that glute squeeze. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That looks great, Alexa. Let's go again. Inhale, 5 more like this. Pull your belly button to your spine and squeeze those glutes. 5. Use your inhale. Use your shush to draw your belly button up. Deflate your abs and squeeze. 4. Inhale, relax your feet. They are not to lift. And squeeze. 3. Fire your glutes, just your glutes are working here. Inhale, abs in, just glutes. Then we're going to go for a hold. Inhale, soften your neck and shoulders. Draw your belly button up, squeeze those glutes and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, from here, I'm going to get Alexa to put her knees at about the edge of her Pilates mat or yoga mat. Flex her feet open, so knees are wide. If you can't get into this position and it feels too tight on your hips or too sore on your low back, either bring your knees closer together, so inside the mat like Alexa's doing now, or go back to having your legs out long and keep practicing squeezing your glutes and tucking your pelvis to stretch out through those hips. Take an inhale in this position. On your exhale, draw your belly button up again and squeeze your glutes. Now here you need to be able to tuck your pelvis, pubic bone to floor, leaving your knees down. Inhale to relax. Draw your belly button up, squeeze your glutes. Okay, so there's still just a small arch in your back, your glutes are on and your knees are stuck to the floor. Inhale. Abs up and squeeze. So you're thinking you're drawing your belly button to your spine, firing those glutes. This could be really hard for some people, feels like a really tight stretch. Inhale, draw your belly button up. Now feels like you're pushing pubic bone and hip flexors into the floor. You're stretching out the front of your hips and bringing those glutes in for support. Inhale. Abs in and squeeze those glutes. Really squeeze your glutes. It's a different position for that glute squeeze. Knees are wide and heels are together. Inhale, abs in, tuck your pelvis, pubic bone to floor and squeeze those glutes, opening everything up through the front of the pelvis and the hips. Inhaling, soften your neck and shoulders. Draw your belly button up, squeeze those glutes and hold here for a stretch. 10, 9, 8, 7, glutes are on. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now here, if this feels easy for you, this is where you'd put your knees a little bit wider. If this feels like quite an effort, stay where you are. Inhale. Abs in and squeeze. Inhale to relax your hamstrings. Exhale, tuck and squeeze those glutes. That looks great, Alexa. Inhale, soften your hamstrings, soften your shoulders, draw your belly button up and squeeze those glutes. Inhale to relax. Draw your belly button up, tuck your pelvis, pubic bone to floor, knees are not lifting. We're trying to get a glute squeeze from a neutral pelvis. Inhale. Abs in, squeeze 5. Inhale, soften your hammies. Exhale, squeeze 4. Good glute squeeze, stretching out through the front of your hips. Inhale, use the inhale, soften your glutes and hammies. Exhale, squeeze those glutes as firmly as you can. Inhaling to relax, belly button up and squeeze 2. Awesome. Inhale, relax neck and shoulders, draw your belly button up, tuck, squeeze your glutes and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you are all stretched out. Okay, roll over onto your back. We're going to have legs all the way out long, so nice, heavy, relaxed, long legs. Pop your hands behind your head. So when you're here, you're in a neutral pelvis. So there is a small arch in your back. Your hip flexors are lengthened all the way out, so it's a really nice position to be in for sit-ups. Take an inhale. Exhale, tuck your chin, abs in and sit up, leaving your small arch in your back and not pushing into a flat back. Inhale to the floor. Exhale, abs in. Draw your belly button flat, 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 flat. Great. Inhale, relax your legs. No hip flexors working. Tuck your chin, sit up. Draw your, like there's a string pulling your belly button to your spine. Look down, make sure your abs are not pushing away from you. Inhale. Abs in and sit up. Armpits to hips, belly button to spine, pulling flat through the abs. Inhale. Abs in and sit up. If you've got this right, the abs should feel pretty hard straight away if you're really pulling them flat into your spine. Inhale, small arch in your back and sit up. Keeping the small arch in your back, pull your rib cage down to your hips. Inhale. Use the shush like Alexa because it empties out your abs and it pulls them flat and it gets the full function for your abs. Inhale. Abs in and sit up, belly button to spine. Inhale to the floor, soften your neck. Exhale. Keep exhaling until you can feel your abs go flat, 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 flat. Inhale down. Looks easy, feels hard. Abs in and sit up. Belly button to spine, tuck your chin, keeping your hips stable. Inhale, relax your legs, abs in. 5. We're working just abs here. Okay, that's why we're tucking our chin, not dragging our head up, and we're not using your hips. Abs in. 4, just pulling belly button to spine and ribs to hips. Inhale, abs in. 3. Inhale, abs in. 2. Inhale, abs in. 1. Now stay here, keep your hips relaxed and pulse this out. Short and sharp. 10, 9. No hips, no legs. Keep them nice and relaxed and still. 6, 5. This should be really hard. You're really pulling your abs flat, really exhaling. 3, 2, 1. Inhale to the floor. Take a big breath through your nose. Abs in and sit up. Relax your hip flexors and don't pull your back into a flat back. Inhale, abs in and sit up. Feels like there's a small arch in your back and your hips are relaxed. Inhale, abs in 10. Inhale, abs in 9. Inhale, armpits to hips, abs in 8. Inhale, abs in 7. Inhale, abs in 6. Armpits to hips, tuck your chin. Inhale, abs in 5. Legs are heavy, don't pull with your hip flexors. Inhale, abs in 4. Belly button to spine, you're pulling it down, 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 down. Inhale, abs in 3. Inhale, relax your back, relax your neck, abs in 2. Inhale down, really pulling flat with those abs. Belly button to spine. It's safe for your back to be here for these abs, and pulse it out on the next one. 10, 9, relax your legs. 8, 7, 6, small lift with the shoulders. 4, 3, 2, 1, and come down. Nice. All right, last set, we're going to just fire out a little bit quicker. All right, you good? Right, relax those legs, shake them off. Make sure you've got your neutral pelvis, so just come back to the small arch in your back. Take an inhale, let's fire these out. Abs in 10. Nice. Inhale, abs in 9. Pull them down. You can see Alexa is really flattening through her stomach. Abs in 8. Pulling ribs to hips. Inhale, abs in 7. So good. Inhale, abs in 6. Inhale, abs in 5. Inhale, abs in 4. Inhale, abs in 3. Belly button to spine. Inhale, abs in 2. Yes, it's so good. Inhale, abs in 1. Hold them flat, 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 flat. This should be really hard by now. Pulse it out. 10, 9, no hips. 8, 7, 6. Pull them down. 5, 4. Belly button to spine. 3, 2, 1. Woo! So good. All right, last exercise over on your tummy. And we're going to pull those shoulder blades together and sort out a little bit of this posture. So your forehead is on the mat. It stays down on the mat. Okay, so just listen to the instructions for this one. It's a little bit different, but it's really, really good for your neck and for your upper back. So feet are heavy and out long and nice and relaxed. They're not going to move. Alexa has got her palms facing down and thumbs facing out. Take an inhale through your nose. Exhale, tuck your pelvis, squeeze your glutes, pull your shoulder blades together, reach for your ankles and lift your hands off the floor. So you're trying to pull your shoulder blades together. Inhale to the floor, leave your head down. Abs in, pull your shoulder blades together, reach for your ankles. Okay, so it feels like your upper back is trying quite hard to get those shoulder blades to pull together. Inhale, belly button to spine, squeeze your glutes, shoulder blades together, and reach. Feeling this in your triceps, by the way, as well. Inhale. Abs in, squeeze through your triceps, pull your shoulder blades together and reach for your ankles. This is quite hard for some people. Inhale down. Abs in, squeeze your glutes, pull your shoulder blades together and reach for your ankles. Inhale down. Abs in, let your neck lengthen. So leave your forehead down, relax your neck so that it can lengthen and pull those shoulder blades together. Inhale down, abs in, squeeze your glutes, shoulder blades together, reach for your ankles, squeezing through the triceps. Inhale down, abs in, belly button to spine, shoulder blades pulling together and reaching for your ankles. Inhale down, abs in, tuck, squeeze your butt and reach. So upper back should be working pretty hard now. Inhale down, abs in, pull your shoulder blades together and reach for your ankles. Inhaling, soften your neck, leave your forehead on the floor, abs in and reach, armpits to hips and squeezing between those shoulder blades. Inhale down, abs in, glute squeeze and reach through the triceps. Inhaling down, we've got 5 more. Abs in, through the shoulder blades and reaching. That looks great, Alexa. Inhale, keep your feet heavy. Tuck your pelvis, squeeze your butt. Reach armpits to hips, working through the upper back. Inhaling down, abs in, glute squeeze, reach. Keep your neck lengthened and your head heavy. Inhale down, abs in, glute squeeze, feet stay down, pull your shoulder blades together and reach for your ankles. 1 more, big breath, soften your shoulders, pull your abs in, squeeze your glutes, pull those shoulder blades right back, open your chest and pulse your arms. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come down. Actually, from here, Alexa, I'm just going to put you into a cat stretch. Yeah, I think that'll be nice after that. So just come up onto all fours, tuck your toes under. Okay, this is a really nice stretch. We'll use some big breaths to finish off. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, round your back up. Tuck your chin, relax your neck and lift your back as high as you can as you pretend like you're being lifted by a rope. Stay there, take a big inhale. Really big breath in between the shoulder blades, lifting as high as you can, and then exhale to come down. So just coming back to a neutral back, just a nice soft back. You have to use big breaths for this one or you won't feel the benefit. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, round your back up, tuck your chin, look under your legs and relax your neck. Inhale like you're trying to crack open your upper back, the rib cage. Like inhale like you're trying to burst open that rib cage as big as you can, and then exhale to come down. Okay, everything is in the breath on this one. Use the breath to open up that rib cage and get between those shoulder blades. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, round it up. Now practice having a really relaxed neck. Practice your neck being soft and heavy. Now the inhale goes into your upper back between your shoulder blades, lifting like there's a rope lifting you as high as you can go. Sometimes this takes 3 or 4 to even get moving. And exhaling to come down, armpits to hips. Make sure you've got your toes tucked to stretch through your feet. Inhale. Exhale, round up. Tuck your chin, relax your neck. Now blow this up, you guys, blow it up. It's a big breath, as high as you can go. Lift, 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 lift. Big lift. And exhaling to come down. We've got 1 more. Inhale, nice big breath. Stay where you are. Then on your exhale, you round up. Belly button to spine, take your abs up, tuck your chin, relax your neck, blow it up, big breath. You can lean back a little bit here, you can go tailbone to heels to get an almighty stretch through underneath those shoulder blades. That looks great, Alexa. So staying in that stretch till the end of your breath, and then exhaling to come back to where we started, soften off that back. What a great workout. That is so good. And we are done.